Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Andre from London Self-Defense Academy. Today we're going to be looking at Kotegaeshi, which is another one of our Aikido series. We're going to be progressing with these and we're going to be showing you those techniques from a beginning, from the most basic attacks all the way up to street application and weapons application. So enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, like our videos, ask any questions if you have them. Put them down in the comments below, we'll be happy to answer, and by any time, thank you so much for all your questions by this time already. We really appreciate that you enjoying our videos and that you just with us, guys, so thank you so much. Okay, so we're starting with the basics, which is, one of the ways is katatori, which is with the same hand, or jaku katatori, which is from the cross. So what we're looking at in here, Kotegaeshi is effectively a wrist turn. However, what you have to watch out for is that you always make sure that everything is properly under tension. If I'm doing Kotegaeshi here and I'm trying to do this kind of thing, he's just gonna punch me with the other hand. So I have to watch out for that. So if I'm doing it from here, which is obviously unrealistic, not many people will just grab you like this on the streets, right? It's really, maybe you're trying to walk away and then suddenly they just grab you here. But who knows, it can be possible. So what we're doing is we turning our wrist so it's on this side. Now I've got two different ways. Either I am moving slightly bit back to create more movement and I've got the Kotegaeshi in here, right? I've got my thumb at the back, I can bring the other one here. Now his position is not aligned, so it would be very hard for him to punch me because he would go against the pain in his wrist, right? So this is one way. The other way would be when I'm actually spinning him around, so this is more dynamic. So again, I'm going here, shoulder to shoulder, hand switch, and I'm moving my leading leg back, creating a tension and movement going down. We're going to look at also how to restrain someone when we get to the ground. So these are the two ways. Of course, there could be other things that you could other attacks and stuff like that, but these would be our two ways: here, down here, straight away, or just moving him around and getting him down. Now let's look at, if you get the person down on the ground, what you're gonna do. So we get this here, moving them around here. Now this is very important. If I keep myself too close to here, he's in a very good place to elbow me or punch me. He can headbutt me. So basically you have to watch out for, if I'm leading him around, not to be here, right? Because that's gonna end up really badly. That's why you see, for instance, like in some schools, people just go from here, they move it here, and they're using the other hand to take the person over. So that hand never gets there, okay? So we're on the ground. Now, I don't want him to get up, right? So what am I doing? I'm grabbing the elbow, I'm keeping the tension on the wrist, I'm taking over his head, and I'm creating a nice lock in here, right? So you can see his hand is down here, the other one is up here, he can't do much. I can apply pressure. What you have to watch out for is that if his elbow bends, he's gonna be able to get back up. If you don't allow him to bend the elbow, you could get right here, get into this, and you could get on the phone and talk to the police, say, I need help. There are so many things that you can do in here. You could grab that into down here, applying again, a lot of pressure, or one of my favorites is just to get the elbow in here. Now, if he's trying to get up, it's gonna be quite hard. So you're trying to create a nice angle in here, so he's up like this. And I can be holding him right here, or I don't really want to knee on his elbow because that could hurt him. But if you were in that situation, you could apply a lot of pressure in here, maybe keep them down, so you've got a lot of control. So this is a good street application because that technique can actually help you to not just take someone down with control, right? So there are different ways you can do this. You could flip someone over and let them break their head and stuff like that, or you can take them down very gently and control them while they fall and restrain them like that. Okay, so The thing is, right now, no one will really attack you by holding your hand. It's very rare. But a lot of people can attack you by trying to punch you in the face. So what is happening in here? I'm not gonna be standing here like a plum and getting my face punched. I'm gonna be protecting and moving. So the advantages are, if I'm just protecting, I'm still on a good distance. That's where he wants me to be. But if I'm protecting and moving forward, I'm changing the dynamics of the situation. He now has to turn to get to me, right? So, but in the street situation, I'm not gonna be only protecting, I'm also going to be retaliating, punching back. So these are called atemis. These are preemptive strikes, or strikes that we can use in that situation. So I'm protecting and I'm punching at the same time. Now I've got two ways, right? I could just get this straight down and do, it isn't the right way to hold Kotegaeshi, but this is a street situation. I'm still twisting his wrist, I'm getting into the right way. It's almost like a sort of a shionagi type of thing. But anyway, so this could be one way. Another way is when I'm dynamically trying to just get him right down in here. Okay, again, I'm controlling and I'm making sure that he's not gonna get back up, get more angry, and we're not gonna get into more situation. Once they're down, try to talk to them. Say, mate, listen, let's leave this. I don't want any trouble. Let's not keep fighting, man. It's not worth it, yeah? By this time, he already knows that you've got some sort of skill, and it will probably change his mind about that. So, yeah. Okay, so Kotegaeshi is also a very good way to, or a technique to use to disarm someone with a knife. Now, this is purely for demonstration. Don't try this at home, as they say. It's, if you ever get into conflict with someone with knife, run away. Don't try to do any techniques, because most likely you will get cut and it could be really, really bad. So don't try to be a hero. This is only for demonstration purposes. So the first thing that you need to do is to create a good block. If I'm trying to do this, he's just gonna come back and get me in the ribs. That's it. So I have to make sure that I've got solid block in here, right? Now I can't be hanging here for too long, because if I do, he's just gonna punch me in the face, get his knife back, and then still get me, right? Which is not what we want. So if I've got solid block, I'm moving again, getting in towards him, and then I wanna take the knife, make sure that I've got him, get him away, and then walk away, yeah? And by the way, if you're doing this technique, and if it works out as well as it did, never leave the knife in their hand, because what's gonna happen, you start walking away, and he's gonna throw it at you, right? So watch out for this. So the important part in here, now we have to make sure that we take the knife away, it doesn't stay in his hand. So I can go here, I can get under his chin, get this safely out and take it out. Or I can, as we said, get him over, make sure that I've got this here, take it out. One of the traditional versions that you would see is when they put the knife and put the pressure on the wrist like this. Right, so I hope you enjoy this. Again, let us know if you get any questions, put them in the comments down below, we'll be happy to answer. Share this, hope you're gonna be able to learn something from it to protect yourself and your loved ones, and we'll see you in the next video. Yeah. I did the same.